Let's take a walkabout around Epcot. Hey everyone, it's Herb from World Walt, and welcome to another live broadcast from the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. It is Epcot International Food and Wine Festival time, and you can tell based on the lines coming into the park. There is a backup at the Auto Plaza, a backup at security, a bit of a backup at the tap stations. All the locals are out to sample all that the Food and Wine Festival has to offer. Phil and Jody, hello to you. Mark, hello, and Wesley Chapel, and Mike, good morning. Happy Saturday to all of you. A bit of an overcast day today, kind of cloudy, but helps keep the temperatures down. We just have 81 degrees on the way up to 90. So the Florida edition of fall is on the way. Susan in South Florida, nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Heather, thank you for the welcome back. Just this morning, I got off the beautiful Disney Fantasy over at Port Canaveral. The exit process there was very quick and easy. Was able to just walk off the ship after I was able to get an elevator to get down. The passport control now just does a facial scan, and they don't even look at your document. Pretty amazing. So that was all a very quick process. Doug, good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Sue, welcome to the live broadcast. And Lynn, good morning from San Diego, bright and early for you. Thank you for spending a bit of your early Saturday with me. Hi, Carla. It is good to be back. Nice to be back in the parks. Really enjoyed my Disney cruise on the Disney Fantasy 7 days. Had a chance to go to Cozumel, Grand Cayman, Jamaica, and Disney's Castaway Cay Island. And I definitely ate my fill, for sure. Emily, good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate your watching. Randy, welcome to the live broadcast. Sandy from a very warm Chicago. Bruce, thank you for the welcome back. It's good to be back. So last Saturday, I did attempt to do a live broadcast from the Disney Fantasy of the Sail Away, and that worked for maybe 15 minutes until my phone decided it had enough, that it overheated, and it was the end. I actually had also tried to do a video of the Magic Kingdom to sort of schedule for last Saturday at 10, which is my normal broadcast time, and technical difficulties there didn't work either. Also a phone overheating issue. So maybe time for me to invest in a new phone. Tara, good morning to you. Heather says, has not done the Western Caribbean itinerary. It's on the bucket list. I really enjoyed it a lot. I really like the 7-day cruises. Any day on a cruise is a better day than a day at work. But a 3-day or a 4-day itinerary, I feel like you're kind of getting on the ship and getting used to which direction you're pointed in, and it's all of a sudden time to get off. So for those of you who have the ability to go on a 7-day, I would highly recommend it. Kate, thank you for prompting the first of today's shameless plugs. You win the award, my undying appreciation. If you or anyone you know would like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Mary, thank you for joining me here on Saturday. Appreciate that. Sandy, good morning to you. Vicky says, a rainy day in Georgia. So I thought we would walk through World Celebration here, make our way back to World Showcase, hang a left. We'll see if the wait time for the Three Caballeros is still pretty low. It was just 5 minutes when I started the broadcast, so that may be our target for today. We'll see how things look once I get over that way. I noticed that Frozen Ever After was down, at least when I checked a few minutes ago. Paul, hello to you from Rhode Island. Sue from Rhode Island as well. Linda, good morning. Cloudy and warm, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. 79 Fahrenheit. That's pretty much the same temperature as what we have right here right now. And you're quite a bit further north. Jack and Larry, good morning to you. Thank you so much for being here. Ellen, I had a wonderful, magical cruise. Thank you so much for the well wishes. It was a lot of fun. It's going to be a bit of an adjustment getting back to normal life when there's no one there to feed me and entertain me and clean up after me constantly. But that's not the real world anyway. So enjoyed it while I was able to do it. Julia, thank you for watching. Michael, we're doing just a bit of a walkabout today, so my plan is to stroll through World Celebration, which is where we are right now, and make our way back towards World Showcase. We'll hang on the left. Might check out some of the food booths, see some of the menus, and we're going to make our way towards the Three Caballeros in the Mexico Pavilion and take a boat ride. Carol, hello to you. Tracy says, loves the Epcot music, me as well. Phil says, heavy rains today in Birmingham. Heather said she made all her ADRs on Tuesday. Good for you. Sounds like your trip is coming. Tanya says her puppy says hello, first time watching. Hello puppy, I'm sorry I missed the name. I hope you will become a long-term watcher. Gerald said the rides are the fun, but the walkabouts are the best. Thank you for that. Today we'll see if we can do a bit of both. I'd say mostly walkabout, perhaps a bit of a boat ride. Carol, good morning to you. Happy Saturday. Even though it is food and wine time, Disney still does an amazing job with landscaping. As you can see, this beautiful floral arrangement here. I'm always impressed by the horticulture and always thankful that I don't have to deal with any weeds. Barbara says a boat ride in Mexico sounds great. Sandra is going to be in Epcot in 65 days and can't wait. That is great. I hope you have a wonderful visit. Janet asks, what are the most intriguing, promising, intellectual questions? You win the award, my undying appreciation for prompting. What is yet another shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club? If you or anyone you know like a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Pyramids of Imagination over to our right. Kate said I must be exhausted. You know, I think I'm running on fumes right now. It was strange. I didn't sleep very well last night. It was kind of 2 o'clock in the morning and I was up. I have no idea why. So I foresee a nap in my future. Janet, hello to you in Zephyr Hills. Brenda asks if it's still humid. I would say yes. So as a Floridian, you kind of get used to it, even though you never really would say it's comfortable. But it is humid, but not humid like August humid. It does seem to have died down a bit, and I think the fact that it's cloudy probably is helping as well because the sun is not baking us on top of the humidity. So there's a very unscientific, not backed by numbers answer. Melissa says, is there a t-shirt design in the works? Actually, I need to follow up on that. I do need to work on a t-shirt design. The nice folks at TeePublic let me know that I have a change in account rep, so I need to reach out to the new one and see if we can get a new design in the hopper. Someone asked about remembering the Big Red Boat. So I've heard of that before. I never went on it. I actually took a tour of the Fantasy this past weekend, or this past week, and the tour guide, Yo-Yo, who did a great job, mentioned the Big Red Boat, which was sort of the precursor to the first Disney ships. Was not operated by Disney, but had Disney characters, as I understand it. So if any of you are Big Red Boat folks, I would love to hear your story. Ryan said, why all the green shirts? I do not know. Robert, thanks for the welcome back. You're going to be here tomorrow. That is awesome. I hope you have a great visit. Teresa, hello to you. Happy Saturday. Ed from Fort Lauderdale coming up today. I hope you have a safe drive. Turnpike's a nice long way up, assuming you're driving that direction. I have once taken the Brightline train from Orlando down to Miami, sort of skirting back Fort Lauderdale, and really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Very smooth, very nice, very clean, very on time. So for those of you who are looking to make the trip from Orlando down to Fort Lauderdale or Miami, and you don't need your car, you might consider Brightline. There's an unsolicited free plug for the nice folks at Brightline. Ellen said she was on the Big Red Boat many years ago. That is awesome. You are a part of Disney Cruise Line history. Tony, hello to you in Walt's beloved Missouri. Nice to see you. So let's take a look here at the Mexico outdoor kitchen. You can see some of the food offerings. And I probably won't try to say these things in Spanish because it would make your ears bleed if you can actually speak Spanish. But tempura battered shrimp atop fried corn tortilla. That looks pretty amazing. Fried tortillas filled with barbacoa beef. I'm a barbacoa guy myself. And traditional Mexican cornbread topped with chocolate sauce. Wow, those look very good. That tempura battered shrimp sounds like a winner to me. Vic, good morning to you. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. We continue our walkabout around Epcot, where we are going to go on the Grand Fiesta tour, starting the Three Caballeros, and then just stroll around. Maybe check out some of the menu boards, even if the kitchens are not open. Susan, thank you for your hola. Ed is driving up. He said he drove down the first week, and now it's Disney time. Good for you. Hope you have a great, great visit. Debbie, thank you so much. Had a wonderful time on the cruise. Tanya said I'm making her hungry. I can understand. I haven't been fed in like 4 hours, and I was a cruise, so I'm hungry now too. David from Long Island, nice to see you. All right, here we are at the Grand Fiesta Tour boat cruise, starring the Three Caballeros. Let's go check it out. I am assuming, maybe right, maybe wrong, that the wait time is still probably minimal. So we're gonna give that a go. Very important no climbing sign. You wouldn't think you'd have to put a no climbing sign on the outside of a building like this, but there was an incident a number of years ago where a guest decided to try to climb the outside of the pyramid. I can imagine that maybe he had a little more of the wine in the food and wine. All right. I think one of the most interesting designs in an Epcot Pavilion, where it is dark and dusk inside all the time. Very cool. PJ, hello to you. All right, we're on our way to the attraction. Well, hello to you. Amy from Seattle, thank you for being here, Amy. Amy, the cruise was amazing. Great food, great ports, great fun. Really enjoyed it all. A couple new things I noticed on the cruise that were different from the last time, about a year ago that I went. One is that I believe there has been an upgrade on the quality of the food at Castaway Cay. There was a great brisket sandwich. I think the quality of the ribs has improved. So always nice to see that Disney is making things better. There was an international night at the Enchanted Garden with a very spicy Indian dish. And then there were a few more Indian and Asian options, like fried rice at Cabanas. So it was nice to have a bit more variety. So all seemed like very nice upgrades. Iona's on a bus headed to Hollywood Studios. Hope you're having a good visit there. So I typically do my best to post the park that I'll be visiting the night before, which I know does not always help everybody, but that's what I try to do because sometimes my plans change and I don't want people to make their plans when things don't work out on my side. Iona, thank you so much for sharing the video. Truly appreciate that. Sherry, hello to you. Looks like the tables are pretty well illuminated over there in front of the Mayan pyramid. Steve says seems very slow. There were definitely large crowds of folks coming in to the park this morning, and I suspect it's a weekend. The locals are out. Tanya's saying yum on the fried rice. It was actually very good. twisting and turning. Michael, hello to you. Kim has 57 days to go. Emily, 35. A lot of people's visits are right at their doorstep. Anchito, Donald, and Jose. Elmer, thank you so much for sharing. Truly appreciate that. Robert said, what did I eat? The question is, what did I not eat? I had lots of veal, had a nice steak, beef Wellington, had some fish, lots of shrimp. Hello. One. Front row seat. Robert says, how about a shameless plug? Robert, thank you. We'll get one in quickly. You win the award, My Undying Appreciation. If you'd like a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. And we will get going here. And I will be quiet so that you and others around me can hear. And Robert, my daughter did keep the drawings from the animators. Kind of like there was a discussion about whether or not to keep it or not. We did. Got to keep the art. All right, here we go.
I know, I don't know how we got on that.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos.
Excuse me, have you seen a duck? Hey, The show's about to start. It's showtime.
What means ay caramba? I don't know.
See you again. Hey, get yourself too. Hey, you're a terrific audience. See you next time. Hasta la vista. Goodbye. Hey, amigos, thanks for coming to Mexico. And come again soon. We'll be waiting for you. Adios, amigos. Come again. See you next time. We'll be watching for you. Catch us on tour. Viva Mexico.
Somebody said I could rope drop a comma. There's an idea right there. Marie, hello to you in sunny Chicago.
Remember to stay seated.
Ronnie, I agreed. Very relaxing ride, very fun.
Gather your belongings.
And rarely a wait, which is awesome. Angelica, hello to you. Mary is definitely an Epcot fan. Robert's voting for Spaceship Earth. Spaceship Earth is not always so kind on the internet connection, unfortunately. And we're out. Jeffrey said, always a fun ride for sure. Amy says she's missing Disney. Hello to you in Crystal Lake, Minnesota. Hope you're having a good day there. Assuming we can go up this way. Tanya said, one is listening, one is asleep. I get it. Julie, hello to you. Thanks for joining me for the live broadcast here from Epcot. It is food and wine time, so we're going to continue our walkabout. Linda asked about how about an adventure with Figment. That is an option, although also Journey into Imagination is not kind on the internet connection. You can usually get through about 2/3 of the ride before the internet just decides it's had enough. It runs out of imagination, I guess. All right, what we're going to do is take a little tour around World Showcase. We'll stop and see some of the menus for the Food and Wine Festival. You can see lots of folks are pouring into the park here today.
Pretty.
All right, looks like some of the clouds have cleared out. And the sun is peeking out. Feels a little bit warmer. Tracy, hello to you. Susan is voting for some egg rolls. Also a good choice. Jeff, like I said, loves catching the mariachi band. They are very talented. Oftentimes they perform right here, over to our right. Looks like maybe they've got a little spot set up for them. And the music changes from the sounds of Mexico to the sounds of Norway. We continue our tour around World Showcase. You can see the barges of Luminous, the Symphony of Us, still parked in the middle of World Showcase Lagoon. It's interesting, sometimes it seems like they go backstage and other times it seems like they just hang out. They're not quite as big as the Harmonious barges, which is good. Stephen, hello to you. Happy Saturday. All right, we've gone quite a few feet without passing an outdoor kitchen. But we have one coming up here. I think part of the China Pavilion, so we'll check it out. Joyce, hello to you. Happy Saturday. Susan, 28 days to go. Someone is voting for school bread in all capital letters. I'm sorry I missed the name. Good stuff, for sure. Terry misses Walt Disney World. I getcha. All right, let's see what's on the menu at the China Pavilion. Pan-fried chicken dumplings, crispy duck bao bun, Shanghai scallion noodles, and snowy mooncake. Mooncake, that's fun. I've grown to like mooncake, actually. Something I never even knew existed when I was younger, but now it's something I kind of enjoy. It's got kind of the egg in the middle. It's sort of a white, dense white cake. Michelle, hello to you. Happy Saturday. The gate welcomes you to China. Jan, hello to you. It's nice just to listen to the music. Okay, coming up on our left is the India Outdoor Kitchen. Let's see what goodies are being cooked up there. I envisioned something with rice and spice, but we'll see. Looks good. Potato and pea samosa and chicken tikka masala. Oh goodness, chicken tikka masala is one of my favorites. Even though I've heard it's not really an original Indian sort of dish. It's extremely popular in Indian restaurants, and people like me who need an introduction to Indian food enjoy it. All right, one of the best names ever at the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival, Emil's Fromage Montage. Purchase 5 menu items, collect a matching stamp. After you collect all 5, go to Shimmering Sips for a completer treat to the festival. What's not to like about that? All right, we continue our tour around World Showcase. It's a chance to just wander the park a bit. I'm wondering if somebody can help me out with the time, because I did not make a stop at home and came straight from the cruise. I didn't pick up my watch to keep an eye on the time. Try to keep it at the 1 hour mark where my battery seems to be okay. Arlene, good morning to you. Hello, Peggy. Thank you for watching. DeWanda asked if I've been at the restaurant in the Mexican Pyramid. I'm not sure that I actually have. I have eaten at the restaurant that's across the promenade from Mexico, the Mexican restaurant that's across the promenade. But I don't know that I've actually eaten inside. I have gone to the tequila spot, which they have some really good stuff there. That needs to be on my bucket list, I think. Paul, thank you for the time. 10:33. Emily, thank you for that. 10:34. Very good. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate that. Lynn, hello to you. Okay, so we have Germany and the Alps. Oh, here's the menu board with the pictures. More fun.
I just want to try all this stuff right now.
So for the Alps, we have warm raclette Swiss cheese. That looks very good. Warm raclette Swiss cheese. With a baguette. Seems like the same thing is listed twice here. That's interesting. And dark chocolate fondue. Okay, I like everything on this menu. Oh, one's got baby potatoes and one has... I actually do not understand what the difference between these two items is. I guess one has ham, I see. The top one has ham. Okay, what's the difference between these things? Sounds like a kid's book. Judy, thank you for the time. Appreciate that. All right, and at the Germany Pavilion, we have things that have so many syllables that it's just not easy to pronounce. Something with a pasta gratin with ham. Looks good. Okay, bratwurst, I can say that word on a pretzel roll. Very good. Apple strudel, that looks good. This thing I cannot pronounce it. Looks really good, very cheesy. Pasta gratin with ham, onions, and cheese. Schinkennudeln. Okay, there you go. Even though I have a very German last name, that's my best German pronunciation right there, and that's a very sad state of affairs. My apologies to anyone out there who knows anything at all about German. Heather said one was vegetarian. Yeah, back on that menu board. Thank you. Ellen says one has ham. Thank you. Lenny, good morning to you. Thanks for joining the walkabout. Just because the smell is drawing me in, I'm just going to peek inside the caramel shop. Smells too good. Some pastries. I see some chocolates. See some caramel. Good stuff there. Hello, Devin. Tanya says, thinks it's time for a Pin of the Month Club plug. Tanya, thank you for that. You win the award, my undying appreciation. If you or anyone you know would like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. There you go. There you go. Ooh. Werther's Original Signature. Caramel popcorn with pumpkin spice flavoring. You heard it here, folks. Caramel corn with pumpkin spice. What's not to like about that? And Merry Christmas. So this is always kind of fun. This is the pickle tree. And you have the pickle story here. So according to German traditions, the pickle brings good luck and was the last ornament placed on the tree. On Christmas morning, the first child to find the gherkin was awarded with an extra little gift by St. Nicholas. This tradition encouraged the children to appreciate all the ornaments on the tree rather than just hurrying to see what St. Nick had left for them. That's fun. So this is interesting. I don't remember that they have a version of the pickle with a Santa hat on it. And it looks like they still have traditional non-Santa hat editions of the pickle. Pretty cool. Velvet, hello to you. Nice to see you. Terry, hello. let's continue. Carol, thanks for joining the live broadcast. Nice to see you. John's going to take the original. I kind of like the original pickle too. I love the story. The kid who finds the pickle first gets an extra gift. What's not to like about that? Susan says cute. Kathy, hello to you. Elmer says he hides the pickle every year in the Christmas tree. That is awesome. Good for you. Fun tradition. All right, the Spain Pavilion. Let's check out the menu here. Oh my goodness. Spanish charcuterie. German, Manchengo, and panna cotta tomate. I don't know how to say those things, but they look good. Squid ink rice with shrimp, bay scallops, and octopus, served with a garlic aioli, excuse me. So for $8, you can get something that has octopus in it. That's just amazing. And I'm sure that's not a full meal deal right there, but the fact that you can try something out for just a handful of dollars, one of the best things about the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. Very fun. And anytime there's a charcuterie, I'm all over it, by the way. I think I've mentioned before. I'm a big charcuterie fan, and I just like the word. All right, Spaceship Earth is looking good. Standing majestically off in the distance, excuse me. Heather says, might skip the octopus. Complete with octopus emoji. Linda says, sounds good. Barbara, thank you for the time check, 10:40. So I got a little bit of time before my phone either runs out of battery or melts in my hand, or in the gimbal rather. Okay, Italy. Italian style nachos with homemade beef. That looks good. Beef meatballs, rosemary focaccia, and vanilla cheesecake. I'd like 2 of everything, please. That all looks good. Together with some drinks to go along with it. Some Prosecco, Moscato. Yeah, good stuff. All right. Let's continue our World Circle tour around World Showcase. Seems like the crowds have thinned out a little bit. They're still making their way through World Celebration and around the edges of World Showcase. The outdoor kitchens are not open yet, but I think they'll be opening relatively soon, which will draw plenty of people back this way. Italy Pavilion is looking good. American Adventure is coming up soon. Take a moment to enjoy the music while I can't see my screen. Alright, let's come up here and see what's happening in the American Adventure. Welcome to the Regal Eagle Smokehouse. Amy Beth says the weather looks beautiful. It is a nice day. It is warm. Now that the skies are clearing out a little bit, it's heating up for sure. But only going to go up to 90 today, which is not bad. Definitely an improvement over the upper 90s that we typically see during the summertime. All right. The barbecue pit. Actually, it smells very good. It's actually operating. Something's going on there because I feel heat and I smell good stuff. bird has a piece of pizza or something. I don't know. But he's trying to eat and walk at the same time so that his friend does not try to share the meal. All right, the peaceful American adventure, complete with fountain in the front. Nancy, hello to you. Thanks for being here. Mary, hello as well. All right, flavors of America. Let's see what we got going on over here. Oh yes, this is a hot dog location. New York style with sauerkraut, Chicago style with tomato and dill pickle, California style with chili and coleslaw, Southwest style wrapped in bacon with warm pinto beans. Ah, that sounds pretty good to me. Freshly baked chocolate pudding cake with bourbon caramel. There you go. There's a winner right there. I'm just going to skip the hot dogs and go straight for the cake. You had me at bourbon. Linda, hello to you. All right, I'm going to try to make it past the Japanese pavilion and over to the French pavilion. I can tell my phone is it's having a moment right now. My phone is having a moment. Ah, yes, they often have some good funnel cake concoctions. Here's one tiramisu funnel cake. That's interesting. Excuse me. Peggy says everything looks good. I agree with you. Hi, Roxanne. Mark, good morning to you. Karen, thanks for being here. Tanya, go straight for the cake. Yep. Hot dog's a good thing, but the cake sounds like a true winner. Robert asks if it's time for a shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club. Robert, thank you for asking. You win the award. My undying appreciation for prompting yet another shameless plug. If you or anyone you know would like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Okay, looks like the Japan Pavilion, or outdoor kitchen rather, may be open for business. Let's see what we got cooking over here. Teriyaki chicken bun, Wagyu sushi, and eel sushi. Very interesting. All right, we're getting close to rounding the corner here as we head over towards Morocco, and I can see the Greece Outdoor Kitchen has its menu posted. Let's see what's going on there. Oh, spanakopita, good stuff. Impossible masuaka. Oh, pardon my pronunciations. Grilled cheese, I can say that. Actually looks like cheese that is grilled. That looks good. And a lamb gyro, gyro, however you say that. I actually go to a Greek place every once in a while, and I never know how to ask for the gyro. But whatever it is, it looks good. I do know how to say extra tzatziki, please. Sean, hello to you. Happy Saturday. All right, Morocco Pavilion recently underwent, well, in the past several months, underwent a few refurbishments, just kind of tidying things up. Looks good to see the construction walls down. Spice Road Table over here to the right. Great spot. Very fun food, kind of adventurous. Oftentimes fairly easy to get a reservation, relatively speaking. Great views of the nighttime spectacular. Highly recommend it. Becky, hello to you. Michael, I think, was asking for an ETA on Test Track. That is a good question. And to the best of my knowledge, Disney has not yet shared a timetable, or maybe just a very general one, like 2025, something like that. So I have seen some of the construction that's going on there. It will be fun to see what the new Test Track looks like. I'm excited that it will be inspired by World of Motion, which suggests to me it's going to have kind of a classic dark ride component at least. But I'm also thinking the thrill parts will remain. Heather said they are bigger than the Costco samples. That's a good thing. If we can say nothing else, we'll say that the food you buy at the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival is bigger than the free samples you get at Costco. That is good. All right, let's see what's cooking here at the outdoor kitchen for France, which also seems to be open for business. At least people are walking up asking questions. Maybe they aren't taking orders yet. Maybe people are just sort of walking up and asking. Well, looks like someone's placing an order here. Okay, I'm not going to try to pronounce any of these things, except to say the first one has goat cheese, which I'm a big fan of. The second one is a brioche with escargot. There you go. Braised short rib and creme brulee. Very good. With mango passion fruit. Wow. Okay, now I'm hungry. I'm officially hungry. And look at the line of people who are already getting in their creme brulee orders. Okay, a little bit of a breeze here, which is nice because the sun has come out and it is definitely warming up on the way to our 90-degree temperature for sure. Lisa, good morning to you. Lisa's saying it's empty. I think people are still making their way, filtering back to the World Showcase area. There were plenty of folks earlier today heading into the parking lot. So my guess is that as the day goes on, especially the locals are going to be out for the Food and Wine Festival. Always nice to look out there on World Showcase Lagoon. Friendship boats are operating, which is nice. To me, the friendship boats are more than just a form of transportation to get from one side of the lake to the other. It's also a great way just to sit back and relax and enjoy a little bit of a ride. Fun stuff. I love the music of Epcot. Good stuff. Hello, Larry. All right, everyone, I think that's going to wrap it up for today. My phone is getting ready to protest, so I do appreciate you joining me on this Saturday walkabout from Epcot. We had a chance to take a stroll through World Celebration. Went on the Grand Fiesta tour starring the three Caballeros and made it most of the way around World Showcase. Had a chance to check out some of the menus and my butchering pronunciation of many of the menu items. Tanya says the music is very soothing. I agree. All right, everyone. I hope that you have a wonderful upcoming week. Thank you again for spending some of your time with me. I appreciate the comments. It's always fun to chat back and forth. Thanks also for those likes and the shares. It's a great way to get the word out. I wish you a great upcoming week, and until next time, God bless.